gotta keep moving. See my girl, she at the. I know that she waiting on me with a big smile on her face, yeah. Looking real good, smelling real nice and sweet. She know I'm out on the road, doing my music thing. She know the temptation, she know I'm only just a man. But see, I try to make the right decisions. Some women have their own intentions. And you will be surprised what some people might do when they really want your attention. But I found me a good thing, won't let that get in my way. Tell them when I get time I might come through, but I can't come through the...
Yo. What's up? Welcome to another edition to Play It Safe, the podcast with April Lacey, streaming live on Pressure 23 Radio and iHeartRadio. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I have a new guest today. Over here to my right, my special guest will be Mr. Marlon Riggs. Let me get a hand clap. That's right. I'm going to give you a little brief summary on him. Mr. Marlon White, we known as May to me, my cousin / brother. He was incarcerated with 1239, and he's rebuilding his life after incarceration. He's navigating employment challenges. He's entrepreneurship. He has financial stability, and he's finding purpose after prison. So he went from streets to a businessman to blue collar. And he's creating career opportunities despite criminal record. So that means, yes, you still have a chance when you go to jail and get locked up. So I'm going to give the mic to Mr. Give a round of applause for Marlon Riggs, please. How you doing today, sir?
Fine. Good. Everything Gucci over here.
Everything Gucci over here. That's right. Play it safe. So, Mr. Riggs, what would you like me to call you, sir? How about that? What you want to be called, sir? Would you want to be, this your street? Or you on bid? What we gonna do today? Are you Mr. Marlon Riggs? Or you want to be?
Whatever you want to call it.
All right, Mr. Riggs. Can you tell me like a brief story of your life that you would like to share that will inspire our youth, like not to give up and keep going?
Yeah, the youth, like, they really like to just start respecting everything. Like, they start off, number one, with their parents. That's what we got everybody lost in the sauce right now. Like I see the internet, nobody don't respect their families. Nobody family, nobody children, nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then be too late. It will be too late by the time you realize that you don't break nobody hard but your mom, dad, other family members and stuff like that. But I trying to really tell them is like, it's true enough you can be out there and mess up. You know what I'm saying? You also can crawl your way back out of that hole. But you got to be willing to change at the same time and put stuff behind you, change your crowds, all that type of stuff, and do that right there.
Yeah, I heard him say change your crowd.
And your way of thinking, your mentality. That's the main thing. Your mentality. You gotta remove that slave mentality out your head. You need this because John got that. No. You and John don't eat off the same plate, so you don't need it. You need what you want, you know what I'm saying, what you got, and be satisfied with what you have.
That's right, y'all hear that? So he said respect is due to a dog. Basically, he's saying respect your elders.
And morals number 1 too.
You hear?
They like that. Morals and respect is like a light and a light switch. Take that plug loose, the light switch ain't gonna work neither. So it's the same thing. So gotta have both like that.
Hit that button. that button. So, Mr. Riggs, do you remember maybe a critical moment in your life that shaped you into who you are today?
Yeah, I had kind of different ones that I can really like relate to. Like biggest one was like when I got took for my kids. Saying they took me for my kids because me, like, I wasn't no like y'all use that incarceration stuff and prison and all that. I wasn't no prisoner. Me personally, I've never been a prisoner.
Right.
I got kidnapped. I was a captive. Because if you ever look up the definition of captive, they mean you went unwilling and they took you. I didn't go. I went unwillingly. So I was a captive. So I was no convict. None of that. I would never let them instill that in my head. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a captive, hostage. That way.
Okay. What would be the best piece of advice like you ever received, and how has it influenced you today? And you can say who you received it from if you would like.
My best like is like this the money that always stood on. I still stand on it to this day. I never waver that. That God ain't gonna never put no more than you can bear.
Hit that.
You believe that? Everything gonna be all right. I don't care how it may look at the time or whatever. Don't wave your faith or none of that. He coming through. Gonna come through for you. Believe.
Right, that's right. Y'all gotta have faith. You hear him? He said y'all gotta have faith. You got to keep coming through. All right. What would you say would be your biggest regret?
Turning to the streets at the wrong time and really like put all my love right there. And without knowing that like I knew the consequences of what can happen, like what I did, what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? But particular time, I was just enjoying the life, the lavish, you know what I'm saying, the luxury, everything about that. The real thing that really just shook me the most is everything. Like me right now, I can go and do 1,000 years if I ain't have no children, but I love my children. That's the only thing that just killed me. It's knocked me down.
Mm-hmm. Hey, see there? And I want to give I'm glad he said that. Happy Father's Day, happy late Father's Day to all those fathers out there. Y'all don't get enough attention on y'all day, so I want to still give y'all a shout out and thank you, Big Bro, for coming in. Get them a shout out. Yeah, that's another thing we don't do. We don't show the men enough. I mean, everybody had their ways and stuff, but it's different. Those that's real daddy, they deserve to be spoken up and acknowledged. So yeah, on their day, y'all try not to bash them and stuff. That's why we made sure we went out yesterday and did it real big for the city of Brighton, that we trying to get back to the community. Kimberly Warren, aka Pookie, Marcus Banks, and a few others we all linked in with Brighton to give them a nice Father's Day dinner out in the park. Did you enjoy that? How did you enjoy that?
Oh, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful feeling. I love it. All the love. With no drama, no you feel nothing like never love out there. And with that being said, like you saying about like the men, see men, it really like just in a doomsday off the top from birth. Right now, if we get a 2-year-old, a male and a female, that female fall, get up and say, "Oh, baby, get up." That male fall, "Get up, boy, don't you cry." It don't go to, we ain't got the same street. You know what I'm saying? So that's all, you automatically thinking like, you don't supposed to cry when you a male, period.
Right.
You put that in, you're installing that too early, you know what I'm saying? Like that. So that's really like a lot of people like might not know like every dudes be like that. They hide they feeling so much, or why they feeling so much on their sleeves. That's what they were taught. They were taught like men were supposed to provide. They had to take this and take that. But the woman pacify. You know what I'm saying? But there ain't nothing wrong with it. But it just it is.
Right. Okay, you hear that? Y'all hear that? Y'all taking any of this advice in? Yeah, we gonna take calls too. We definitely finna take calls. If anybody would like to call in, he on the roll. We can ask him a few questions and stuff. The number I have is 205-521-3569. Y'all can tap in at any time during the podcast, and we will answer and take your call. It should be on top of the live as well. The number again is 205-521-3569. And I also would like to give a big shout out to one of my bruh / cuz, Cam Too Stupid, Cameron White. Tomorrow at 12:39 tonight, Operation Green Giant, the book, episode 1 will be dropping on Amazon. So y'all tap in tonight and make sure y'all hit that pay button and let's read about this book. Yeah, that's right. Hit that thing for me. Hit that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Don't forget to tune in. Y'all tune in to see what really went on. But it's ain't what really went on. But you know, tap in to see, because he got plenty of episodes. It's 14. But the topic for today is it okay to walk away? Why or why not? And does that make you scared? Wise? Which one? That's gonna be my topic for today. So, has that been maybe a time, Mr. Riggs, that you have felt that you didn't walk away and you should have, or can you tell a little brief story if you would like, maybe?
All right. I was doing a thing, you know what I'm saying? And I really wanted to change. So I called myself, I went to real estate school. I was really fishing away from my old self. The whole time building myself up. I went to that mother faithfully, you know what I'm saying? Dedicated. I was dedicated at what I wanted to do. But at the same time, my background, my history just caught up with me at the same time. So I was with walking away. You know what I'm saying? I know I can do better. You know what I'm saying? I know I wasn't raised like that. I did all I did because I wanted to do. My folks taught me way better than what I was doing. So I didn't walk away could have been dead. Now I tried, but it just the timing wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? And then God don't make mistakes. So
right.
That's what it was.
So, I wasn't that smart, y'all. Let me just talk about it. I wasn't that smart. I ain't walk away. I got in trouble. Shit, I got in trouble. Let me just go on. But I was dumb. After I went through the process of not walking away, I had to pay money to the police. I had to go to jail where I be about to die in there. Can't breathe in a little hole and finna die automatically. Can't really do no time in there. Why you even put your hands and do things to people and you know you can't survive, dummy? Talking to myself at that point, because quit doing it. But at that time, I should have walked away. I wasn't playing it safe. I wasn't playing it safe. I let my emotions and anger take over what shouldn't have happened. I reacted. I didn't think. Now, and then at this big age of 45, I still have to call and get a little advice myself. So what I'm trying to say is, everyone, including the youth, it does not make you a bigger person. It doesn't make you tough. It makes you either, like I just said, I went to jail. I could have been dead. I could have did one of the two. I went to jail though. God, I had good family that got me out. And then I ain't perfect. Man, I went about, let me tell you. I ain't never walk away. I ain't never walk away, man. I ain't never walk away. I was just lost in the sauce, just so simple-minded and stuff. That's why I'm out here really trying to tell y'all it's okay to walk away. Because I at one point, I was in there thinking, hey, girl, yeah, show them what you working with. But I was like, what's the purpose, girl? Like, and what you finna do? Spend money, go to anger management classes. And I had to pay for each class that I went to for no reason. I had to get up there. But they did teach me something in those anger management classes. They did say, change your playground, your playmate, and your playthings. Now, I took that with me every time that I got in certain situations on trying to walk away. And I've been teaching my kids that now. I got a young 15-year-old right now or whatever, and it's a lot going on in their life in school at times. And you know, they don't know if it's okay to walk away. They think it's being, in so many words, it's a lot of bullying going on. But bullying and all this stuff, it's pointless. It does at the end of the day, you don't have a reason, and then you probably just need a friend or somebody to talk to. So if you need somebody to talk to, call up here. Play it safe. I'll talk to you. It ain't good to keep bullying people and stuff like that, and then you bag people up into the wall, and then there they go making the mistake as to not walk away. I mean, it like I said, you trying to show out for this set of friends. I'm trying to show out for this set of friends. At the end of the day, everybody back there laughing at you, not with you. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, hey man, y'all just all the gun violence. All the gun violence. Today is my son's 19th birthday, by the way. You hit that clap for me, baby. My son, I have a young black male that's 19 today. He made it. God bless him. He had a setback last year. Right after he graduated, 5 days later, he lost his dad to street violence. So, with that being said, like yesterday, he had to go visit his dad in the graveyard. It doesn't feel good. I watched my son yesterday, and it's the kids that hurt. It's the kids that hurt. We need to get together and stop killing one another, because it leaves behind kids that are hurt. They don't understand. They just want their parents, and then there's kids killing kids, and then you leaving us parents to figure out and wonder how to go day by day to make it without who we had, and it's not fair. It's not fair to the parent to bury a kid. I just keep want y'all kids. I keep saying it over and over and over and over again, and I want y'all to listen. Stop doing. I have a caller. Give me 1 second, please. You're on the radio with Play It Safe.
Hey, on the event.
How you doing?
I have a question for Maine.
Run it.
Well, what advice would men and even you about, you know what I'm saying, like doing time, going and getting out?
See, you going though, don't get lost in though. It's easy to get lost in though. See, let them capture your body, never in your mind. Once they get your body in mind, you might stay in there forever. It's just like in spirit, you can be out here. You still can be out here if you never let them catch your mind. But if they catch your mind, what you gonna think? You gonna believe everything that go on in there is right, which is how it's right for another grown man tell you how to get up and eat, stand in this line, get these draws. That ain't where you were raised. Your grandmas, granddads, you never saw that. So like a young dude going there, you need to go in there and try to pursue a trade or something. Do something positive. Get on like a schedule, like and try to get yourself back out and like not go back. And then I'm glad like you brought that up to me, cause I've been looking at a lot of stuff like on like the internet and stuff like. If y'all want to go to prison because y'all see them dudes with a cell phone and some snacks, what the fuck wrong with y'all?
Man, hit the button.
You got that shit out here about the abundance. A nigga pull up a 30 bag of snow. What the fuck? You look like a clown to me. That's clown shit. That's what I'm saying.
Y'all heard that? See, that's y'all got that from a real one. You hear that?
It's
You're clowns. You're clowns, man. Play it safe. It is, man. Take this advice we giving you. Youth, we ain't telling you this and that. This ain't no, we live this. This man telling you this. This is what he live. He let y'all know what it really is really like.
Yeah.
Take this man advice.
Yeah, cause then them little dudes get in there, they ain't gonna do it with a stunner wheel putting it back. See, this is the thing really like the younger dudes today now. They never had no warnings. Never had no squares, no grudge as well. Like, mother slap you, whatever. Boom, 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 boom. We get to fight and get away. Go to the store later on. We gonna buy some snacks. We gonna eat out of the same bag. Might share the last sip. You know what I'm saying? No, somebody hit you now, go with you and cry because the girl said, "Oh, he beat the best of you." Hey, you want to kill him, man? But then get with when you come down with Big John, though. Big John don't be having a hand in your pants. Get what you gonna be watching draws. Be the man. You gonna be calling your mom on down, telling them lies like, "Oh, ma, I need this and that." They tricking their mom and stuff, but at the same time, them niggas running y'all, extorting you. Cause you niggas, they too soft. I'm talking about extremely too soft. For real. So if you got a brother, and I'm pretty like, sometimes it's okay for you and your brother to fight. Sometimes you might need hands on you. Cause get what you know what to do if you ever had some hands put on you again. You never had no hands on you when the hand touch you, ain't no telling what you might do. You don't know how to respond. Just like April saying, walk away or not. You don't know what to do then if you never had hands on you.
Yeah, I heard that. Real boss man.
I got another question. If you don't mind, how much time did you do in prison or other the feds or whatever?
Like 8 years, almost 10, like 8.5 years, something like that.
How did you adjust to society? Obviously you know what I'm saying, you missed a period of time. Yeah. How was you able to change and like be a law citizen? Was it hard? I know it was you had to restrain from you know what I'm saying, old habits and things that probably wasn't right that led you in there in the first place. How did you overcome adversity?
My adversity, like, what that was like, what made me overcome all that. This like, my little girl, I'm saying, don't leave me no more. That's all they had to tell me. And that's my adversity right there. That's my motivation right there.
Okay.
And I know how it felt like when, like them days, like when I was on their birthdays or something. Mm. I go in the cell, bro, and don't want to be, and I ain't out there with them. I got folks that out here that might say they got my children best interest, but they ain't gonna have it like I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Hit that. That's right, y'all. It's a real man talking. That's what we was taught. Right.
So like when I got out,
that's like.
So like when I got out, when I got out, I ain't gonna lie, you still gonna go through the tests and stuff. But me, I had took a lot of different little classes and stuff and like I said, I never let them capture my mind. See, that'd be the thing right there. You ever get your mind captured, you get institutionalized or something like that, you're gonna be damaged goods when you come back out here because you're gonna think everything's working the same way it is enough too. You're gonna be able to push forward. Just like me, I was stuck when I first came out. You know what I'm saying? I got the little job and shit playing pecans, you know what I'm saying? That shit had me wavering my whole thought process. But I kept pushing. And when and just knew that it'll get greater later. Then I got my chance. I knew whenever I got my chance that I was gonna hold on to it. And I wasn't gonna let it go. And I'm not gonna want to go back to that. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Right. How you all say you go in there, you get to a schedule, don't get your mind trapped in there. I did a small bit of time. It wasn't prison, but it was the county. Yeah. And I came up with a schedule. I'll wake up, watch the news, then I'll work out, eat, call my people, then lock down and come out, work out again, watch a little TV, call my people. And I did that the whole time, every day I was in there, because I didn't want to be trapped in there, writing music. And then for what I went in there for wasn't what I actually do. So with that being said, that was an eye opener for me. Like what you actually do gonna give you a whole lot of more time. So let this time show you really going on, because you really just gonna be sitting in here, and then this ain't even gonna be your ending spot. This gonna be the spot till they ship you to the big house.
Yeah.
And I'm currently adjusting to being a law-abiding citizen myself and leaving the stuff I used to do alone myself, and also fighting the temptations, because you can get a whole lot real fast, it gonna go real fast. But that's the money you work for, it gonna hang out a little longer. And that's and that hit also while being in there, because the money I got fast, it was gone quick.
Yeah.
But the money I came
I know it.
that was the money I had worked for. So I'm gonna give you your flowers while you still on top of the ground, and I apply adjusting, just not letting the system institutionalize you, and still be a human being and not be a product of what they try to make us in there. So I'm gonna give you your flowers.
Appreciate it, bro.
We appreciate that. Thank you. We thank you for those, and we thank you for giving your story too. And I hope God bless you too. We have another caller coming in. Just hit it. Right. Hi, this April with Play It Safe.
Hey, April.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? Hey.
All right.
I'm doing well. I want to know that we can't really hear the phone callers, but I got something that I want to ask.
Y'all can't hear. Hold on, wait 1 second. You said y'all can't really hear the phone call?
Yeah. So
yeah.
What about now?
Maybe it's going.
What about now? Okay, you go ahead.
So, for Marlon, I want to ask him, can he talk about being around things and being incarcerated, even though he wasn't caught with any things like that? It's youth going around and they got all this stuff and all that on them, but they don't know that they can go to jail with nothing.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. I was in the street for like 20 years, you know what I'm saying? I don't do my thing. All my charges I ever went to jail for, like, before then were like violent stuff. So like really, like, when the police even got on me, like, they wouldn't ever thinking it was me. I was like, to this day, like, they better know it, because it's some testimony to this. I stayed in the streets for more than them boys probably even been living. I never had no dealings with where you caught me with anything, but what I went for though, drugs. So it's real. It's really real about that situation with that. I went for some drugs, but I never saw no drugs I ever had.
Fierce.
So they do what they want to do. One thing about them people here, they break the law, they make the law, and they mean the law. So you can't beat them.
Y'all heard that?
Thank you. I think the youth need to hear that.
I thank you for calling and listening. I'm sorry we haven't I'm gonna get this phone thing together right so y'all can hear it next time. I apologize. I'm getting it together, and I appreciate you calling. And I do want to
got it. Thank you.
Y'all have a blessed day, okay? Thank you. And play it safe.
You too, beautiful.
Thank you. You're welcome. All right. If y'all have any more questions for Mr. Riggs, man. See, yeah, I love that. See, I think we gonna make a change. Like I feel it. We playing it safe. Everybody tuning in. We listening. The youth, like, y'all listen to him. It's different. It's different. He's telling you what not to do. And look at him. He go to work every day. But it's everybody set with their own 24 hours, y'all. But y'all, in those, when you wake up, y'all got to make the right decisions. That's what he letting you know. We letting y'all know it is okay to walk away. It is okay. It don't make you, it doesn't make you scary, and then it makes you wise, and it makes you live another day. That's what it does. It makes you live another day, baby. And sometimes I do stupid stuff, and I always use me as the example. That's why I'm gonna always play it safe myself, because I'm not perfect. I'm not finna get out here and keep preaching to y'all and telling y'all what's right and wrong, because we live this. We actually live this. We can actually sit here and tell y'all right now what's right and what's wrong and what not to do. And I'm praying that you all, the youth, whatever age, at this big age now, or however, take the advice that we giving y'all and use it wisely. You get what I'm saying? Like, tell another friend to tell a friend to talk to somebody. You never know what like a conversation right now would do for somebody. You just never know. Like, sometimes if you just go into your kids and go in their room and look at them and be like, hey, what you did today? Check on them. Sometimes check on them children too. Sometimes they need checked on too. They do. I ain't gonna lie. As a parent, we might not check on our kids enough. We got to go in there and start checking on them too, because we need to know what's going on with them as well, y'all. Like, I can just keep preaching to the youth, but parents, we got to do our job too. We definitely got to go in there and keep asking and be sure what's going on. That's why we can't catch a lot of stuff. But, and I also, like, another thing I also keep telling my big cousin them, like, I always want them to give my kids advice. We grew up as a family to always blend together. That's why we're gonna always do that. We was taught off love, not money. I can't preach it enough. You let them know we ain't have a quarter, cuz. No. We came off love. Let them know how many of us was in the house.
I'm talking about no stuff real. I used to wonder like how my grandma, she ain't had no job, none of that we did back when she got older. But my grandma would go to the store, literally, for real, like about $10 and feed the whole neighborhood. I didn't ever understand how she did it.
$10, y'all.
Real, I'm talking about.
And
we were happy. We happy. We ain't had nothing. We ain't had all the little pops. We had the $10. We had to go to our friend's house and play that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was, but Granny always like made it a way for us, and that would motivate me. I know, like, I saw the crumbs can feed a mountain, so I do the same thing. So, like, I know how to just put back whatever and make some out of then. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to make some out of then, and then it ain't nothing wrong with you letting somebody help you. You need a help or something. Talk to people. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you never know. They might be on the same. You might have to meet. They just got the bread. You know what I'm saying? They got a team.
Right. That what he's saying. Like, we got to meet up better. You know, we got to do this thing better, y'all. So that's why I'm gonna come on here every Monday. Every Monday, y'all gonna have to tune in to play it safe, so we can because we're gonna keep the youth going. We got to keep our ages going, but we gonna make sure we keep the youth going, y'all. I want to motivate them. We gonna go out pretty soon next month. I'm gonna be sure. I just don't have a date yet, but we're gonna get together a back to school drive for everyone or whatever, because I want y'all to know that it's real. We get back to we gonna do for the community and stuff, like everyone. I'm gonna make sure it's all over the world, y'all. It's play it safe. It's gonna make it. I'm gonna make sure I can get hold to some of these kids. If I can save like 4 lives a day, because I get so tired of getting on Facebook or getting on the news. So many people shot and killed, and it's the young for nothing.
I was just thinking of something, like, and I want y'all, like, y'all parents, especially y'all ones with them sons, I want y'all to go and get a real clear view out of them. Go in their rooms or pull them to you when you need the car, whatever. Ask them this and look at their facial expression or whatever. And this was really wrong with society. Ask them, is it okay to lose?
Y'all heard what he said. Now take his advice. Now you heard him.
It's all right to call a peace treaty. It's all right to, you know what I'm saying, forgive somebody. Y'all need to start asking them children that stuff. Y'all don't know what to say, because they're with. Big Tim them on them radios and that music tell them don't do that.
And that's what they listening to.
And they gonna listen to them. But all at the same time, a lot of y'all got way more voices than Big Tim, but y'all don't use it though.
That's right. That's right. You see that we pushing this advice out for y'all. Like y'all just please just play it safe, y'all. Like he said, go in there, talk to the we got to. I got a 19-year-old, he 19 today. I got to go make sure everything right with him. My 15-year-old, I got to stay on it myself. That's what I'm telling y'all. I got to do stuff too. While I'm preaching, I got to be on here able to do the same thing too. So I take advice from him too. I always ask them for advice. When I need help, they are always there for me. So I'm gonna always take the good advice.
So, May, I have a question for you.
Yes.
You spoke about parents going in, speaking to the sons, nephews and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for where everybody considering the hood, like the neighborhood big homies or the OGs, like in our day, those guys play a pivotal role because the younger generation are looking up to them.
See, with that being how I go now, like we all respect our OGs and stuff like now. Like, see, these dudes don't respect their OGs a lot of time because their OGs been on went down the wrong road and can't bounce back on them or something. Or they see like another person just down on them so much or something that like they ain't gonna respect them. You know what I'm saying? And then they ain't taught to being respected, the proper respect too. So they ain't gonna know how to act. I was like, OGs, we ain't disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? None of that. And I'm OG now, and you ain't gonna disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you gotta keep it. You gotta keep the gate flowing. You know what I'm saying? Them, they don't. They like you had like too many folks might be on drugs or some stuff. They ain't gonna respect them type folks.
Yeah.
Look, what's name ain't got in. He walk around. He ain't gonna respect him because he ain't got no joints on. You know what I'm saying? It be this is really like some small stuff like that. It will stir them the wrong way. But you can get a Mogo here ain't talking about then. They'll respect him. He the weakest out of the bunch though, and he's stalling bad poison in their head though.
Right. Y'all see, we putting this street knowledge out here. It's up to y'all if y'all take it in. We got to. That's why I said we got to stay motivated. Like young kids, if y'all feel like y'all have a problem, and if y'all don't want to talk to y'all parents, fine. You can talk to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to talk to your parent. You can talk to your parent friend or somebody that, you know what I'm saying, because your parent gonna judge you. Talk to your parent friend or somebody because they might can get a better understanding or whatever, and y'all can come back and make it one. You get what I'm saying? Like it takes a village, y'all. It's okay to walk away. Play it safe, y'all. It's okay. Put the guns down. Put the guns down. It's for no purpose, y'all. We got somebody sitting here right here. We lost it all. We done lost so much that we can't get back. And we here right now telling y'all what's good. Like we have lost, but we still, God got it where we here today, baby. So let's go.
Okay, man, I got a question for you. Earlier, in the interview, you spoke on how most of the time when you did have situations going on that was like bump-ins with the law, it was violent. Do you have any advice, with being experienced in, the bump-ins with the law? Do you have any advice for the youngsters that's listening?
Let's see, youngsters is listening to me right now. They is building awards. They building y'all a nice playground that y'all ain't paying what's going on. Y'all gonna be some slaves in that thing. They're gonna get you 100 years. Then most of you boys, especially you boys that going in there with them that's been 17, 18, still wet behind the ears, bro. When you get in there, you don't know what you're gonna be. Then they give you all that time. You ain't gonna hit you right. There, you think, oh, okay, it's cool. But what about when you look down, you just did 10 years, you got 50 more to do. Now you want to cry. Oh, you got to be more just pick your folks while, you see what's going on. These folks building new prisons. They want to put our children there. They ain't put them white children there. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to show you a perfect example why the white children ain't going to go there. I want y'all to go to a black neighborhood and a white neighborhood. Go to a black neighborhood with some children 8, 9, 7, 8, I holler police. They're gonna take out running. Go to a white phone neighbor. They're gonna turn around and want an autograph.
It's crazy.
See, they already been in it, installing it into you. Leon, fear the police. Fear the police. Police ain't bad. Police is not bad. Like you got one thing about it. You got your good. You got your bad. That's in every part of life. You know what I'm saying? Like in every neighborhood, every state got bitches and bitch nigga, fuck nigga, snitches, killers. Everybody got the same thing in each hood. You know what I'm saying? So it just like they gotta choose your battle wisely. But down here, these folks building a prison like that and take your water up $1,000. Come on, they don't. Cause they gonna give your son that boy that money. They gonna make y'all pay for the son or your son water down there for them 50 years he down there. You don't tell him what's going on.
You don't tell them what's going on, y'all.
They try to design like real. I just want y'all really like real. Y'all ever just want to do that? Y'all to pull up on the child, on them children. Y'all in y'all cars, y'all see them walk and holler the police out the car, see what they do, and go to the other side of the other side of town, and do the same thing and watch what happens.
God, I'm a little guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So we talking not to trust the police. We talking not to trust the police.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what you're saying. We was taught not to trust the police. Yeah.
We talking not to call them, not to put them in our business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's one thing about that is there's a time and a place with that right though. Whatever how like people do it, like it's all right to call the police. What about when it's your turn to call them? You're gonna be like, you need them.
Yeah.
If somebody took your folks away or took them somewhere or something, you're gonna want somebody to tell them something then. You know what I'm saying? That'd be like.
And then when you jump up and try to go handle that, it's going right back to what he said, you know, that nice place that he got for you. That he said they building down for you. Yeah, it's going. Yeah, it's going. They right now, I'm telling you, these folks, if you out here shooting and killing them, you see how fast they taking them in? Yeah, I better stop. They own it now. That means put them guns down. Find something else to do. Play it safe. I know it's something else out there.
Then the children raising the children though. A lot of them children raising children. Children having children. Yeah, we blessed to have people like mine though. Like us from the hood, from the same hood. We blessed to have them. We look up to them. We cherish them. All OG. They could let us crash, but they didn't.
That's a big thing.
They like a father figure, all that.
Yeah,
big brother, all that.
He gonna tell you when you right. He gonna tell you when you're wrong.
Even when you're wrong, he gonna come tell you. You might not want to hear it, but he gonna come tell you.
Yeah, and truth hurts. I know it do. I be mad when folks tell me, but after so long, I listen.
He ain't the only one. It's a couple more, a few more in the same circle. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all hear that?
See, I'm just tired of like they snatching our babies and making us put mud in that hell hole.
I got another call.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna let them break down. They don't took your baby. Now you got to put your money in the prison.
You're on with Play It Safe. Can you hear me?
I got a question. Yes, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do y'all think about I hear y'all talking about the kids, but what y'all think about parenting these days?
Think about what?
Like, it's a lot of parents who condone their kids
Come on, let's talk about
selling drugs, riding around with switches, throwing up gang signs, and then when they die and they post them on Facebook, kind of pictures you got to post them with their guns and throwing up their middle finger weed.
Them parents that grew up with their children.
They trying to see one thing with them, with that, what I'm saying with that is, my mama and my daddy, one of my friends. I can't go in there and play that friendly game with them. Talking about blah, 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 blah. See, with them, they too much of them folks. They trying to be friends with them children instead of being a parent. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, your mama you still gonna love your mama, they get on your ass, good or bad. Still, you might be mad for a few minutes or a day or two, but get what? They still your mama, you gonna love them. But all the same time, then you get older, and when that same whipping might be came to you again, you gonna say, well, that's when I got that goddamn whipping back in the day. She was trying to stop me from this shit him right here happening right here. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say,
do
I
y'all
want to
think
speak
the parenting nowadays have an impact on what's going on?
Me, I kind of, it's like kind of like wavering. Strong ones do the ones, like you said, the friends don't. Then more like I'm telling y'all, you got to go and check and see what state of mind your child in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show y'all this right here. This was a solve right here. Pull your children, them same children up one day. Y'all just get your little folks, all that, and have a little Sunday dinner. Like none of us don't have no Sunday dinner no more. With our folks no more. So, but I what y'all do, grab that and get what y'all do. As soon as everybody sit down, get what? Put them phones in the middle. Let's take them out of here. Now let's have talk. Let's see where we go then.
Yeah, put all the phones in the middle. Like, cause they always on the phone.
On the phones,
it's
saying they ain't gonna be standing like you can't. Like, how can your son or son or daughter listen to you when you talking to them first? Then they still got their head down like this. You're not focused. They ain't focused. You know what I'm saying? See, like back then, like you gotta still have like that family talk. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes have a family talk. Then you might know. That's the only thing I really like kind of helped me.
But I got an opinion. I'm just gonna be for real. The parents that condone in them y'all children stuff, y'all ain't shit. Y'all need to learn y'all damn self. That y'all the one who making everything. Quit doing this shit. Y'all gotta have better sense y'all damn self. If y'all want to like go get some advice from somebody else, y'all need to quit doing it. That it ain't cute. One thing about it, quit telling Jimmy and John it's okay to ride on Paul, because I'm gonna make sure and tell them that's not right. So with that being said, parents that's raising y'all kids to uphold the bullshit, y'all need to stop that. Y'all playing a part in this shit too. Why? I don't know. I'm gonna pray for y'all though, and I don't uphold it. I'm gonna let you know if you right or if you wrong. But with that being said, a lot of y'all do, and that is true. What y'all gotta live in fear. To me, you doing that, you got to worry about you gonna get a phone call every day or something about your child, but you put them out there like that. They're not animals, they're kids. Quit doing this shit.
Okay, I have a question for you, man. So we're the topic right now, we're talking about parents being friends, upholding their kids in their wrong. What about when parents try to stop the kids and they don't stop? And you can't, and they're going to do it anyway. So do you have any advice for the parent as a way they can try to give them some type of advice to kind of deter them, or, even give them a suggestion to a better way to do what they do, to try to, make them, like, say, for instance, if somebody hustling, you say, hey, this is not going to last, this how you get out this. Do you have any advice for those parents?
Yeah. My main thing with that is like, you guys, long as you try, you shouldn't feel no type way about yourself. You put it all in line, you keep trying. I'm saying you're gonna beat yourself down and you're gonna stroke yourself out. He's still gonna go, he's still gonna shoot that pistol. But get away. But your little nephew that was sitting there listening to you talk to him, he might have learned something. You still save somebody. That's the thing right there. Just save something. Long as somebody gets saved, I want the message to get through to somebody.
Yeah, because it ain't gonna go to everybody.
How somebody, your child might not want to hear a message from you. Somebody else can say it, and it can make them do a whole 360. You know what I'm saying?
Be a good example.
Yeah, try to be a better
example.
Yeah, man. And I like I said, I don't do enough. Like I said, I don't be going there asking my kids, hey, what you got on your mind? Hey, you got a switch stuck in this room? You got to, I don't be check. You do got to go check on the kids to say who knows, maybe they could have committed a murder 2 weeks ago and all the stuff in there we don't know. We're just being dumb. That's what I'm saying. As a parent, if we're not condoning in the bullshit, we still have to play a part. Everybody, y'all, it take a village. We got to really come together. All us need to, all the bullshit, like try to raise these kids. And I know at 45, I know some people know, oh, there's such and such daughter, there's such and such child, there's such and such. Well, if you see them out there, talk to them.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna hurt them wrong. Oh, I ain't gonna talk to them because they such and such. No. Say something to them. Like I told, like I'm telling you, like I just said, broken down there, they might not listen to their mama. But you might just say that little something triggered the whole pile. But it's inside you would down yourself because you know how these children is these days. They don't want to listen. That's the main thing. They don't listen. They ain't got no respect. They ain't got no morals.
Right.
Sometimes you got to still got to try though. That's how I'm thinking though. We still got to try.
Don't give up.
We really got to try.
Don't give up. That's why the Lord put this on my heart. And my grandma Jenny Mae, that's play it safe. This came about with me, my Jenny Mae, and my daughter Aviana. So we did that. Like I said, play it safe is with all ages. So with that being said, my grandma was 84 or something like that. And like she was trying to get us to know too. She used to, when we was doing wrong, she still had stuff to say. Granny she said, y'all better not fighting this bitch. That what Granny used to say. She meant it too. And one thing about it, if we got to fight with one another, they'll beat us up for fighting one another. They say you don't supposed to fight one another. You stick together. And that's what we're not doing, y'all. We're not sticking together enough, y'all. Like we killing each other, y'all. Instead of y'all, what he said, little fist fights and stuff and altercations, they turn into y'all who got the biggest switch or the 223 and a lot of that GTA, all them gang, them y'all. There's TV, there's AI. When you shoot for real, that's on the game. But when you shoot in real life, you can't get that back. You gonna go back again. What he said.
Yeah, and then I got something like to the parents too. Like some of y'all y'all make yourself look so wild. You was get on like when something happened to your son or your child or whatever. And this would throw me with y'all. He ain't never did nothing, but you go on the nigga page, he got how the nigga 13 and got $100,000 with 50 guns. Explain that to me.
You ain't never been in his room?
But then you thinking it sound good. What the white folk finna do? They finna sweep his shit up under the rug. They don't care about him no more. They don't care about him. So try to get them folks out of there. You know what I'm saying? Monitor that. Take their shit from them niggas.
Yeah,
fuck they shit, that's your house. How the fuck a little nigga gonna tell you what to do in your house? Take that shit.
Right.
You gotta have it somewhere stored. He'll quit putting it up. One thing you'll know is that shit ain't in my motherfucking house.
Right. That's it. Well, you have any more questions before we get ready to wrap things up? I really think we did a great show tonight. If y'all missed in, you can always go tune in on. We on all the we on the iHeartRadio. We on all the apps. So just tune in. You can catch me again on YouTube, but y'all tune in every Monday for Play It Safe. And we just need to come together, y'all, as a community, as one. And if you know that this and just try to talk to the kids more often and the adults. Hey, if you know that this person child doing this and that, hey, try to be like, hey man, look, these children, we need to get it together for these kids. Why they gonna kill each other and stuff like that? Y'all, that's what we trying to do. As one another, we need to come together and try to save these kids and ourselves too, and quit promoting that shit to tell them to go get the pistol and shoot little such and such and such and such. Don't do that. Play it safe.
I hope it really it really could turn and backfire on them folk. Y'all built that big prayer. I wish all the little children can unite right now. Y'all built that big ass prayer with all them 1,000 cells. Get with it. Hope we don't get them before them motherfuckers in there. Now look at y'all look like some damn fool.
Right.
What y'all want to do is try to still capture our people. Then y'all don't put us in there for anything. Just to make some money off us. You making money all the way out all the way around off us. Making money by housing us. Then you taking money out of my mama pocket, my sister pocket. Anybody that send something down there, they taking money all the way out to everybody's pocket. And taking your tax money, tax dollars, see what I'm saying? So I wish these new boys to just wake up, man.
Wake up, y'all.
Do not fill them prisons up, my nigga.
You heard it. You take that message.
Don't fill them prisons up for them. Don't fill them prisons up for them.
Play it safe. Play it safe.
Play it safe. Don't fill them prisons up for them.
That's it.